for studio for Chakara thing the way don't happen inside the week. Enter in the inside country people. Thank una plenty. Una don she done for respect rendezvous. We too will never fail with a strong number for today. We could take you in a winner they follow we for Nak Tori today. It come on for side for Yaoundé country people. If lion and a goat they sleep for one place, sleep enough could catch goat at all. If lion and goat they sleep for one place, sleep enough could catch goat. This one now man where they give we all the time country people for that side for Yaoundé Jaifon Josh where he give we this one we take a style salute people them for Yaoundé inside studio country people we don't go far away for bring country people the way they could Chakara Tori the way we not understand we don't bring country people themselves self countryman we get for my man picking hand again Oga Sebastian Dankum and we Ibina Obakuda head boy yes we will call him president we don't join we for inside Tori house today Oga Sebastian come good.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you feel?
No, very fine.
Now, first time this for the join inside Tori for Équinoxe.
Yeah, my first time. I hope
say your skin not a shake.
No. I'm a public figure, so I don't think I don't have to be afraid.
Head boy, not be any kind of man. Another head boy country people also we get Oga Damian and Nanche where you say he work all the way from side for Southwest for Kamsemu with Nak Tori today. Now serious matter, Oga Damian, come good.
Thank you, sir.
I your skin?
No, different.
You like Oga Sebastian, first time to for join with for Tori. My skin they shake?
No, my skin is shake. I'm very happy for this.
With Chakara Tori, no?
With Chakara Tori with you.
Country people, now them that when I don't see I'm sabi say inside week Tori way if you turn up for on top, if be in a chapter for back to school, they will be inside Cameroon. For other side school is start, other side school not start where but wait it happen where school is start the way we start for Cameroon country people who will look first. The thing will happen for side for Northwest and Southwest where it is so they can reach now 1 week it already finish school never start for plenty other places for day. But just before school if one start Tori will be common for side for Boyo division for Northwest it not be good at all country people. It will be now this one way two headmaster them where then they for Bello subdivision as they don't attend meeting begin they go back and them call them country people take their life even as way on school day self for side for Kumba the bullet it pass it enter for house for this small girl country people now security annual said that for us back for school we will be see on the eve but sharp morning time too for day way school it be supposed for start inside Cameroon where it make it paralyzed school plenty inside side for Northwest and Southwest we will see different from other side of Cameroon as how we Oga Sebastian this chapter for school so when what be your first analysis for the way you don't see school start for Cameroon for this new academic year 2023-2024.
Okay, thank you. I think say school effectually you don't really start but a bit timid. Most schools them the enrollment way they expect forget they don't really get them. But we still believe in God say the resumption in due course the parent then go take good for school they are picking them so that we get a successful resumption.
We don't
though
see,
it be timid.
We don't see plenty side, though you be based for Douala, but we don't see plenty side. Not for Douala, man, for ask question again, because if you start for Douala, where like plenty other region than for Cameroon, but for Northwest and Southwest, in a different case. Now you be head boy for Obang people them for their own garment. Now for Obang, how school be there for your side? You never hear news.
I don't get the news. I get the news. Effectually, we don't really want for semi school start for various villages, and since we found in the Northwest with the crisis issue, it will be very difficult. So it is not really going there. It's not going there. Than for risk speaking, they may for years some kind of bad news. We think say we joke for toe the line while the government do this struggle for CC. May they make the school year be successful. We believe that the government will achieve the government. People, the Noga government, Minister of Basic Education, they will struggle with the Minister of Territorial Administration and even security. They will say make the separatists them not get power over us because school education is the backbone of any economy. So believe say the solution come back to normal.
Now before we come back for you, I will talk for Oga Damian on Monday. Where school will start. We start come for South West on Monday. Day where school be start. Who's be there?
Yes, I be there. I prepare my picking them, make they go school. I be sure we there for Mutengene and Mutengene there for my quarter where they stay. So I be prepare them, my two picking them. They wear uniform, they go school. So school be start. So no matter say if it start, if it beat me, but later on picking they become. So we only pray say no. Me school really resume. Even now waiting, education are the key for picking them. May they really go school.
Now, so for Mutengene, will not be any incident for our side, but school will start to for Mutengene, just like plenty side for Tico subdivision. Tico be there like inside the administrative unit, the way they so they don't see school is start. We get Tico, we get to Limbes, do some subdivision, they will be timid, we get side them part level for Boya and other places. Them now for talk for Tico, that means say for case of Mutengene, it start off on Monday. It don't go finish since yesterday. All school be they go, or someday we be inside the way where you're picking the no go school or for a quarter.
From Monday, my picking then go school. So yesterday they go school. Yes, but as they go school, you know say as it start, since some kind of fear they be there for mind for some parents then, so they be wait, but you don't really take up. Because I talk of GPHS where my picking day. So I see school they go.
Yes, and now you when I hear news or Kumba, enough far away for Kumba for facultation in time for my mediation, enough far away. That news or Kumba, enough scare parent them for your side, even you yourself.
No, it scared parent them and it scared me too. But now we a concern picking the way they be anxious for go school. I could do I only say ma send them, let them go for school.
Now,
so the situation will come really be bad, or we really feel up.
But as you talk so, any parent wants to make picking a learn book, even as how we do understand the way with the crisis they say we think say there's a solution for being a different option them, but any man they cry at the same time you want to talk. I'll finish talk with you, but I will turn for Gas Sebastian again. President, say that me say when school it start the way they start, where some play school you know they start, some play school you know they start. So how if it even be possible to make the balance up at the end of the year? That means say the way we don't start so now so we don't finish like unequal or now say we even be where you go balance. How we even they understand this kind of situation?
Yeah, unfortunately, thank you again. Unfortunately, it is difficult because as a teacher, I'm a teacher, and to really see for really see and semi school maybe balance or catch up with the deficit, it's not going to be easy. That's why I would say if anything will happen, whether it be in the north or south, at least that sector for life may not be affected because we no matter what instead of destroying ourselves, we are destroying ourselves. So it will I know wish say maybe our brothers them no matter what way they are fighting for or whatever, may they attack in the educational milieu because for the deficit could be and it will only touch now we will stay for that area. So it will be difficult for catch up with the deficit. But as teachers along the line is not really guaranteed, but it's difficult.
Yes, yes, because when I don't start lesson, we will be there for primary school. They talk say lesson chapter 1. They start begin the go. You start lesson 1 or lesson 2. Now people don't take 1 week for learn. If they don't learn the whole lesson or so, the week don't pass. The other one they never even start now. A learn from that lesson will not even be sure whether the next week it could be so they could start now only so it could go. So for other area them with the year say the lockdown it don't be say school could start for that other one now after 14 days. Now if now so or will not be so time for said exam. They go feel they consider this kind of thing them. So say this also one they not be start school early, so why they not be school. Now total problem, now big problem no.
Now very big problem, sir. The very big problem. That is why we say that sector is the sector is very sensitive. It's very sensitive. We will not get to attack that sector. But as it don't be so, what we will do, we just crisis make government try to settle this matter, this Anglophone crisis. Anglophones and Francophones, they are brothers. Make government try to settle them and see say make each and every party they may them be satisfied. Along the line, we just implore, we just beg, say make the teacher they ready for that side. Some few Saturdays them, I feel they fit do remedial courses them way along the line, along the academic year. Those few Saturdays they wait at time for rest. What are we going to do? They are just going like to sacrifice also their weekends to see that they catch up with the program, so that the children can have another a level, the same level with the others out of the northwest and the southwest regions of Cameroon.
Yes, so now was not each way in the worry we will go again continue so for the same arrangement. Sick I say it don't happen so only stop school. The one for Boya, we wake up for Boya, we plenty side for Boya. They will sleep inside gunshot. They will wake up now fire be the burn for street where they take go for Munya country people as when they see them. After that they come out for sharp morning time. They see us how we don't burn motor for road and 3 people there where they don't shoot and kill. As from this day, think they don't be for Boyananya country people. So I say businesses, they open again for area the way they be affected. Even as we do follow up for them yesterday, our observation be being say from Bunduma go down past Moleko, go from my 17 and go for Munya. Now so most places it will be locked country people. For Sika say fear is still there inside people, they are hard people. Now I will ask person to way come out for the same division, though it there for the same town, which will be atmosphere. When I hear news for the one?
Yes, we'll be hearing news for this one. So if we touch we very badly, as we see said, it don't happen for day for Munya, they burn moto, even kill the people for 3 civilians. So all we will be touched and will be fear. So we only pray and we only plead, say may they try to resolve the problem, so that people do not begin die. So that at least the economy to the turn for our own side, because we need the work all this time. They will need the work. I believe some other people they come also now go find something for chop. They can't enter for this kind of shock. So with the only plead, say may the government may try, may they resolve the matter, because with the suffer, with the year bad.
When we are there for since so when are there for Safu Mutengene, you see plenty movement between Boya and Mutengene as it used to be.
No movement is automatically cut. Movement be slow. Plenty motor they need to go Mutengene. They fear for go. So this kind of thing, if it happen for any place, so we the only plead, we the only beg the government may try to solve the problem. I want to be.
But this so now the same statement where again for Gas Sebastian, we don't hear for plenty other people that now we talk say we beg for government. Government don't talk say he already did inside for begin to solve the problem. Na soldier they died the day for fee for go catch the people. Then government don't talk say we don't get national dialogue. He don't apply minimum measure them for solve the problem. They solve the problem already with the beg against somebody they do now.
Well, with the beg say maybe they solve the problem. Maybe sometimes the dialogue will not be correct to me. I don't know, because if they bring national dialogue, then they will say they continue. That will say some problems still there. So at the beg, may the government really calm down, really come inside the problem, really solve them. Maybe they stop, because now civilian than that. No, even the separatists, the way they die for day. Now, in nonsense civilian, the way they want to find something to for chop, but they don't can enter for the time problem. So if the thing still go on, that means the problem still there, and we still continue say for plead for the government, say me it solve this matter.
And they talk say so far there for that side plenty like for Mutengene when this thing they happen so it they block businesses, it they affect control.
All store they be locked. Now today say they don't try open since Monday. No man never open the store. Nothing for no market need to operate. All man the fear. So anything will happen. Even for people they will go farm. All man the fear.
Chop for farm because you don't know who fika.
You don't know who for farm. So all man the fear for opening store. Something will happen. Things that they only increase, that they go up. No work no day for people to work. I'm Mutengene plenty na pizza farmers them and people that they work to for CDC for earn a living. So things they really hard. But they only plead.
When people they sit down for us when they know they work, they go chop with it. Now be so now big question on that.
Yes.
Now President, this talk I will ask the same talk where I come out for ask so God Damian with the talk say with the big government. My government do now wait again because government talk say it already there inside it is solve the problem. Me not say me they do now wait again. Like for example, one I say me they know how.
You know, when government, you know, when you belong to a nation, automatically the nation you be proud. I'm a proud Cameroonian. So I believe say being proud of Cameroon because I believe I get security. The country they secure me. I get all right for go do all the economic activities them, social activities them for my country because I'm a citizen of Cameroon. So when government they say they try to solve this problem, then there are still chaotic situations like this. I believe I don't think they have really touched because I want to remind you, Ogase, Cameroon now one of those nations in Africa, even in the world, for investigation. Say they be well known when it comes to investigation. So if they are saying that they have solved or whatever, the government knows that there are still certain things better than us to do. Let them go to the nucleus of the matter and touch it. And by the time they will touch it, everything will be calm. You know, the population, any government a population. So when the population is not in accordance with what you are doing, it doesn't mean there are certain things that you are supposed to do. There are certain things you are supposed to do. So you better do those things. That's why I say let the government, in terms of investigation, I believe in Cameroon that they are good in investigation. So they know where it pinches. So let them go there and see what they can do.
Plenty people they never think say it is so this thing that they happen plenty now for forest zone, like we don't see inside the week some explosion will happen inside forest as people they be the film motor, you can't enter inside explosion, they be toxic the motor and explosive device where they plant them for a soldier their motor inside a subdivision for the BLM so for southwest, though will not be don't be able to go for the BLM, so we not for confirm now. But the analysis I say plenty people they talk say this boy they with the whole gun, they hide for bush, they use gorilla and they favor them planes now for people forest day. Now whether the things say maybe now whether they happen for side for the analysis say they happen easily for forest area, for the BLM, from Ongoti and all sort of side from Manu. The way they see Fako now we planted, it not be that much forested and contemporary ask say why be boy the joker appears so can act inside Munya. What if we wanna do for inside the division, when they understand this how the possibility. You know the one that two winner too.
No, it's the one that we too because how it pass because for come on Équinoxe can offer Munya. Forest no over there. But we only surprise say they don't come act for Munya, so the people they don't die. So now for the government for put up security again. What did happen inside why only for Munya? Security day. But may they really reinforce security so that make people for Munya too may they feel protected. So nothing that way I feel say they feel drown. But as they protect, may they try for solve the problem because now civilian they die. Now innocent people they don't even hold gun, they die for that place. So it worry all man and all man the fear. Not only for Munya, even for Limbe, all we were there even for Mutenge go down to Limbe, all man they see fear. So if it can happen to for Munya, if it see happen to for the born as civilian they die.
But for inside the arrangement people they already talk say they go wait first with their picking them, see say all in their family before they stand up for school. You they understand them?
Well, some people then they now their personal decision they fear if they visit picking the people they die so they could fear for send their picking for school. So that one now their own opinion, now their own decision. Because it be very or even me what my opinion go school, me say I the fear, but it be very risky. But I know if you leave the made the children for house.
Okay.
So,
yes, President. Some people they vex when they hear advocate them for sending back to school. Like you come up for talk, the big man for Oban come up for talk say education be very important for Peking. Plenty people they talk say we not big people there. We not they talk so not just say because we not stomach flop. If not be so, how we not they talk say we are Peking they go for school. Na politics we not they talk. They accuse saying na politics we not they talk. We don't understand people when they vex with people like you where they talk to me begin to go back to school.
Well, when people are saying politics, the subject matter be very clear. Say in school, when you talk about school, you talk about awareness, you talk about development. School is being impregnated by all positive things of life. So when they put it, they talk say na politics. I don't see how if you be na politics because for Ubang Valley, yes, we be paramount for now, not the second. Where we don't they contribute money or the elders them where they're not there even for village, the one that they're outside, they don't contribute money for back to school. Now the atmosphere, with that atmosphere, no now we guarantee the peace, a peaceful atmosphere. Now the government, all of us are Cameroonian, now the government still get for watch over all of us. Those because of the crisis, we don't contribute money so many elders don't mobilize themselves for contribute money for see me they go back to school. How are they going to go back to school if the environment is so tense?
Even one the way they know the inside Cameroon.
Even one the way they know the inside Cameroon, they are contributing for the educational in the educational sector.
So maybe
go back for school. Now the board of contention and the government go for if the atmosphere is not conducive, how are they going to go back to school? I cannot risk my child to go to school and never see him again. So it will be very possible. So the atmosphere, it will just give it back to the government to see. Because government for any nation, like Papa and Amami for that nation. So if government not see, say, make things them come to normal, it will be very difficult. No matter the millions that we can raise for children to go back to school, if they go and we never see them.
Yeah, pro-separatist activists that they argue say when school will start to go back, it could do say, oh, see, don't come back. The last government or any other person not going to hear their own voice again.
Yeah, they are pushing the government to the wall. They are pushing the government for the year that cry to.
Yes.
So that may they get a better dialogue. They don't get a dialogue before. So may they get a better dialogue. We see where, as I earlier said, where it pinches.
And they use school.
They use school because they know that it's a very important domain. It's a very important sector in our day-to-day activities of life. So school, when you talk about school, you talk about everything. Because
they concern all man.
All man, you will stand for you, you talk for winner.
I don't go.
You don't go school. Our any economic operator, you don't at least add 1 + 1. So education and health.
It concern all man.
It concern all man.
You been a church man or you not be church man or
it concern you. It concern you.
Or you be Christian or you be Muslim or
it concern you.
Okay, now so it be very honest. So now we just go for one of the chapter then before we land back for developmental activities will be affected for this one for this same region. We talk the last aspect for the as when they see this one and now I think I tell we now shop the way don't be locked for as how we see himself yesterday and we work out from Moliko we enter. So they enter for Munya plenty side they be locked few taxis that along the street. Now one of them motor the way they be born and so country people they starting for day as I when I hear now say they be even kill the people themselves for one of the side they burn the people that inside the motor where it been a terrible thing them country people. But now for Kumba 2 is shake yesterday we will talk about Kumba like the one of the incident that will don't happen like the last one even though this morning time we will hear information say something exposed for Limbe country people for Kumba yesterday it will be na tense a bit tense na for Kumba 3 subdivision Sika say this so attack it be for the we could beg Sawe make a bigger live with these other images we could leave go for Kumba attack Sika say we don't already see her places a bit dry you see business we put under yes this one a gate where you don't bust so for Joe for Kumba 3 as I wanna see bullet you don't bust gate intercept for the this one a SGO for Kumba 2 no Shamelen it go na for Mabanda as how we go the security people them after we attack it be there for Joe a residence so I say headquarter for Kumba 3 subdivision now for Mabanda area it talks so now with country people them from Mabanda native would have been native them for SGO they talk for them say I know they understand how people them go come up for different side come hide for bush for in front Joey house pass for we now front door them we now see them then we not tell me as big man for here then we now leave them they come starting for can attack Joe as Joe vex with them it talk say this country people them they don't surely see and you know understand why they never tell you it say nah they could understand it could choose them that one but next time if it happen you will get problem with them because of them support for tell you anything will happen but the story now say they become attack the SJO residence as we now see the Joe not be SJO for Kumba 3 residence then the guard them according to we it will be on a gun exchange with the attackers them but at the end of the day the rapid intervention battalion the B from the Mabanda B camp it will enter for this so you fight with the people gun people them go back enter for bush again as when they see the environment and the area so it will be yesterday country people before I want to come up with them from this topic for back to school and the atmosphere now the question now say this attack for Kumba people the way they analyze when they see the way bullet when I see gate now iron gate this but when we see the way bullet on bus enter they talk say it is say the attacker they be using now not been small gun not be small gun what I don't see I'm too so as soon as I bigger show we for it now a boss you see the way boss this thing enter if you imagine say if you enter one it's now it will come off now people the way they analyze and they talk say let's say the boy they use the people the way they attack anyway whether na boy or na power because we never see them so they use now gun them way get power to a certain level if not be so enough of you boss so enter now the question I say with how possible where this weapon them it go for their hand inside country where all man it openly talk say we want say me peace it be one say me no mercy it be how possible you understand this analysis you should be worried as many other countries they have say who side the boy or these people then I don't know why they also talk say boy but who side the attacker they also get this kind of gun where they talk say they feel call for people say sophisticated weapons them.
Yes, so for my own analysis, I feel things if those guys, they use now this matter of guerrilla warfare, you will never know. You somebody will come, you just look see at the person, you don't know, you think that it's a normal person like you. So it's a bit difficult. I doubt why maybe the Oga SGO they talk say civilians them don't see the people then. You don't see those people are just like us. They wear dresses like us. You don't know.
They wear uniform.
They wear uniform. So now only thing we there for that mind. When I want come, if I don't come for you for this Équinoxe house, for can do some kind of thing. Anyway, Équinoxe is another option because you get to get a search before you come in. But for them, now just open for open air. They will see all man. If all man na normal person.
They charge all man where they
work. They charge all man where they work for street. So you will get your hidden agenda. The society or the population around will feed tell. But now, where are they getting the weapons? We'll all see so many cases the way, though it is pathetic because whether na military they die, na civilians they die, na Cameroonians they die. So in a case where they don't attack a civilian, then overpower a civilian, they attack a soldier, overpower soldier, what do? They must take their guns. I believe that that's where they figure their weapons. Yes, that's a powerful possibility for them to use it against the government in place because they are requesting for something that is not forthcoming.
But now, Ogademian, Gache, this will attack them because sometimes they will be there for Cameroon. I talked before Monday, me as observer for the media and plenty other keen observer them, man for fit talk say don't finish. You don't stay sometime the way we never hear stories say even one gunshot, not to talk I say don't keep people there. But all of a sudden for back to school, bam, you just start and with the year attack for year. This one, if you understand this one?
Well, me I believe say all this attack they never make me the school no go. They know say them still there. Say they still there, they know they still there. If they be quiet, that means they still there. So may the government stand up, solve the matter. Imagine if they go now for due the house, then the civilian then for the. That means they don't even be if they go right for due. There is a problem. Have some man now for Kumba move pick me go school. If they go right for due the house, for go attack due, then civilian they no nothing. So, more try. May the government with the plead, may they try for solve this matter.
Yes.
The matter they overgo too far.
Now, as one of the solution, Tundon Shambek Len, when a SGO for Mehmet Vision, when a Big Joe, they call him say Big Joe as we sabi, invest with corporation for Mabanda native. He say, no be any kind of Mabanda native. Now in a village, how people they feel camp in a village, the one camp keep in a Joe, and know them. It blame them. You understand that blame?
That one for me no give for blame that people them. That people them no nothing for them. No when now the people they one can kill you. Do not wear some particular uniform. Come where you feel no say. Now this kind of people them. So the thing of being now so be confused because the people they need wear some particular uniform for go for them. They be like me and you for here, but you want surprise something don't happen. So the population to be scared. The population is not protected. How the population could talk? So they only find a way they will solve the problem.
Yes.
No, not the population the problem. The population to be for them to be safe.
Yes. Yes. You will add something for this chapter before we go to the next topic.
Yes, as my brother don't talk, it is left to the government to cater for his or her citizens because all this atmosphere of panic, fear, it not be healthy. And those separatists they try to touch the sensitive parts them, though they are hating themselves because if they are children and they are picking them to go for school, they want to call for popular opinions. Even when they hear that cry, because where will you cry? You cry to the government to see and solve your problem for the international and foreign bodies them, UNICEF, UNESCO, United Nations for system because peace and security is an organ in the United Nations. So make them come, not just not they cry them for the people. They come and interfere. Though we are sovereign, but when you skip, it is taken about, it's almost 5 to 6 years now.
Yes,
it's almost 6 years. So there is something wrong. If the United Nations is the watchdog of the world, then they should see what to do in order to also see that we also need the Northwest and Southwest also need peace.
And people then from Northwest and Southwest, them too, they need for the go for their village every time.
Yes.
Yeah, so that may they go follow up activities, so that if problem for development they may they go there, because most of the thing then they for Oban, for example, if na man work for Christmas, as we never like for go Christmas for village, he go see and he said if he know where he could intervene. But when it is stay far away because of security challenges, it affects the community development. Because you be community development man, how this activity it affect community development? Even for example for your kids.
Well, Oga, for me, you don't talk something where you really touch me, because I represent the Uban people, them nationwide.
Okay.
I be national president for Bakuda, and we don't the one for host citizens for village for identify ourselves, because we have a unique culture on our own. Because we are people, we have a unique culture on our own. But how do we do it with this tense atmosphere? So we are see where do we tend to east? Obviously, we will keep on singing the name of the government, yes, singing the name of the government, because you can't take upon yourself. You can't. Who are you to take upon yourself? The government is Cameroon. And when we talk about Cameroon, they talk about the citizens in the people in Cameroon. So it makes it very the nostalgia. We get nostalgia for go back to village, and even she don't chop that corn we come from farm. See, mommy tell you, give you some slogan.
Show your picking them.
Show your it is wonderful.
You don't burn them for outside. No, I mean say picking them.
It's wonderful.
Picking them burn them for outside.
Yes.
That's two to go.
Yes.
See, because when I talk say picking them burn them for outside. Mafia here say this one picking when you burn them for different woman. No, but I mean say picking when you burn them outside village as in out of the village. Now talk when they never ever go village.
If
village for no country talk.
As a teacher, I'm a teacher by profession.
Okay.
We don't the curriculum we talk about project based and national language and culture.
Okay.
National language and culture, your children are here. You know, so some beginning they are a bit fortunate for come up for the most prestigious, I can say the most blessed land in Cameroon, the Obang Valley.
No be so.
Where would you culture? Some beginning day why I teach, I tell them say rice. They know that they fabricate rice. They don't know say they plant rice for farm, then they harvest them.
Okay.
And we are the best producers of rice. We get up, we would produce when you chop our rice, you know, we chop the perfume rice we come from.
For who's that when I produce rice?
For Obang Valley.
Obang Valley.
For produce rice for Obang Valley.
I not be don't know.
No, na land where the flow with milk and honey.
That one when I just chop am we dey for market because I never see am.
It dey market, but there are certain people trying to disguise the name Obang, wanting to brandish another name. But na Obang rice. We'll get the Minister of Agriculture. We don't come. If we are cooperative, come inaugurate our cooperative for identify, say for no say we are rice producers. And it's one of our cash crop in the village.
So the minister come.
Yeah, it's me. How do they call him again?
The former minister of agriculture.
Yes, if they
okay.
Come for a cooperative, we produce tons and tons of rice. When I chop my village rice, I don't need the import. I don't fish. Even now, I don't chop me import. I always try to market my village rice. And Obang is rich in that. That's the main economic activity there.
Yes, and I think we go good say any man, any parents, whether they for for your own day or out of Cameroon, who want them for take
it in them. Because that is a part of a project. When you talk about in school, maybe in a province, we say a project. You can carry out the project. You go and see how they cultivate rice. So me, where I be somebody where I go for places they cultivate rice. Why not have a double advantage? Even take my children there to see. But how would I go there?
With tense
of security. So it's very difficult.
But now you don't mention something before I come back for Mr. Damian. You don't mention something because I ask you for we know you don't say information and power. Now you don't talk about say because when I ask why I know they for market they say though some people they try for forge with identity or waiting. They change them how? It means say the rice for Obang Day for market with different name. When I say with Abijowa, understand that one.
Yes, the rice for Obang Day for with Akmo from Bafut subdivision.
Yes, I know say Obang Day for
Obang Day for Bafut subdivision. Not Bafut. We are not Bafut. We are coming from Bafut subdivision. You know Bafut. There is something I want to say here. You get tribe, you get a clan. A tribe is people who are in a geographical location. Majority is on geographical location. Under this, our government, they don't map us out. Say we'll be under Bafut subdivision. Yeah. But I don't know where a Bafuman comes from. A Bafuman, by reading history, I know a Bafuman is from Tikari. Me, I'm coming from Wiliko.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm coming from Wiliko.
Administrative,
map
demarcation of Cameroon, you know, they take into consideration of whether it will be of the same tribe or of the same clan. But it's just good this explanation.
Yeah, so it so happens that we are there in a Bafut subdivision.
But you know, say particularly, I will be shocked like most Cameroonians because in most cases, with most people they know say Oman for Bafut subdivision na Bafut person.
That's a fallacy. That's why there's a need to clarify it. We are under Bafut subdivision. You know, any administrator or any chief or fund, they are just auxiliary to the government. They will have a due being appointed by the state, but they're under Bafut subdivision. But we're unique people from the Bafut man.
Okay, how?
We don't have the same culture, we don't have the same language, we don't have the same feeding style.
Okay, we don't have the same language.
We don't have the same language. I don't understand Bafut.
Okay.
But if I tell Bafut, if I tell him the phone of Bafut that I tell him good morning, he can never understand.
Okay, you
don't understand me. So this probably don't always be say just it's a first class phone, the Bafut phone.
Of course,
we all man will respect it.
Yes, I know.
But we are good neighbors. We should be neighbors. So that interference for our pride, because my culture, my tradition is my pride, and my identity. So I not fit, will not fit understand. Say an Obang man, you won't understand why the Bafuman just simply because we don't want Bafu subdivision, they want interfere for our culture. We want to say it's not possible. It's not possible because my culture is me and my culture. So you don't know me, you don't know where I'm coming from. We're coming from different entities.
Yes.
How come you want to impose certain things, especially traditional things, cultural things to us? So we know if you don't have those kind of things the way when I say we are rice to be brandished out like some other product.
Some other people maybe if we just see our market, they don't say about full rice.
Voila.
For example, we normally they get for say these things are very important for Cameroon. The need for the government of Cameroon for preserve the cultural identities of every ethnic group, every tribe, every entity. Major Tokam say the least entity for Cameroon will be necessary. I believe say na the assignment with the GIAM for the commission, for the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism and multiculturalism for Cameroon. Very necessary. Now for this thing, it be very interesting. They might be beginning to talk sometimes. See, we be itchy for the richness, for example, for play we call na Urban Valley, no.
Yes.
But I know I be hear something say all Alum Valley instead. Na two different places, no.
Manipulation led by my fellow brother.
How that one na manipulation.
How?
Obang Valley, the Obang people, they start from that place where they see they play that final day. Na Tingo Obang. You get Ncho Obang, you get Okwala Obang, you get Anabam Obang when at the center where the Paramount Fund, His Highness Fund the second stay for day. You get Ndong Obang, you get Osogo Obang, you get Aguli Obang, where Aguli na Obang for the development chum because of administrative boundaries. You get Magom Obang where the day for Boyo division. Then you get Obakom where the still day for Boyo division. So now the villages that they make up the Obang clan. So the Obang Valley now be for Mezam. It be for Mezam as you just pass Bafut, come down, you meet up Obang. So they reach with the boundary with Bayfang, where they talk the same with similar talk when I put them.
Okay, Maduna small test match. I'm show now some road. If you go understand this road, then you go explain it for me. Maybe I take when I go for this road. Surely when I do for this, I want to talk about this ring road section.
Yes.
For the northwest, we I know say the ring road section we touch Bafut subdivision. Now the Bamenda womb section of the ring road, right?
Yes.
You know that ring road.
Yes, now the road
it pass for this in front this area where they talk.
Yeah, it pass now for our village, the Obang Valley. Now the valley as you go down, now the valley that so they go down, go share boundary with Bayfang. Now the ring road that. So now the Obang Valley that.
But when we had another information, I mean where we do place some finance so for this same road, yes, Vala na this road this this road. So this road to be a problem too for apart from the security.
Yes.
When they use this road, you use this road for go any of this.
Now the only road way we can for that valley. When you say valley, You see, now the only road that we get for that valley, we would transport all our market food, farm produces to Babenda.
Okay.
So the devastating effect of the road is really appealing. It is not good. It's not good. So now that very good. So coming to that issue of
because when you use this same thing for after, if you know this road, obviously then you've been out from the area where
I'm from that area.
They talk about
now the area where I talk about.
Yes. Now this area maybe no say pass across Bafo subdivision, a touch area where we na Alum Valley. You say na Obang Valley. But some village, one of the villages there around say we be the name for we the name along Komod, the name Obang Komod.
Obang Valley, that is the name. That is the name Obang Valley. So as I tell you, say some few manipulations and they for some neighbor. We know we in that valley we are after Bafut in Bafut subdivision, we are the second largest village or clan in Bafut subdivision. After Bafut Nawi. So as Cameroon day the way they Cameroon, any son of Cameroon can live everywhere. So we get some few villages then where they don't know my Obang speaking, but they amongst us. Those are Cameroonians, they deserve it, they need it. But now the whole of that valley predominantly is Obang people.
Okay.
That Obang people. So for some reasons, you know, say this policy of divide and rule we don't be ever since. So people are still like playing with it.
Okay.
But Obang man is a very smart man now. Maybe yesterday they say you can fool the people, but you cannot fool them all the time. So Obang man don't come to not open the eyes and say no, this thing we don't always happen. But I talk precisely like the Bafut man way, you know, was tried like for suppress the Obama thinking that is I don't know what is a colonial master to an Obama. I don't understand. We are neighbors. We should be good neighbors.
Yeah.
Manage your sector well. Let me manage my own well. Because we don't have the same origin as I earlier said.
Whatever the case, man, for talk say law, they talk say any man with a day of the same administrative unit, any man get equal right to every opportunity we day for that administrative unit without any other person they suppress. Any other person.
By the doubt, so as I begin to talk of you hear now about Alum Valley. So we call on government, we call on Minister of Territorial Administration, say me then descend for that particular Obang Valley. I don't even know the name Alum Valley. I don't know where it's coming from.
But so like none of these villages or any of the other tribe where they apart from the Obang tribe, none of them not get the name Alum.
None of them not get the name
There's
Alum.
no name like that.
There's no name like that. So the problem is now to just interfere in our identity.
Like for erase the Obang.
For erase for some selfish reasons of their own. I don't know. They are they promulgate this name Alum Valley. We don't know about anything like Alum Valley. So the real name for that valley now Obang Valley. So since those people that they try possibilities then for see how they feel dominate. How do you dominate people that are the majority in the land? It's very impossible. So that's why one we can clear. Make government know that there's a problem there. For now, we don't take now media for talk about this. But when you push when you push man for corner for bank for river, where you eventually fall, you can for repost. So can never allow our identity to be jeopardized.
No, like you talk so now true, because you know every issue it deserves attention. You understand, especially when it concerns a particular person. Any man get right for voice out any way. You know they go on where and it deserves attention so that at least for avoid escalation and other kinds of the man not feel minimized. Even though particular if I not be from that area, but I feel imagine the kind of situation where somebody feels suppressed. You know, we talk this thing now in the context of a crisis where the original concern was that some people were suppressed, you understand? I thought we even talk the issue. So now when just from when we analyze a crisis, this thing what they call them today say Anglophone crisis, where originality be just being and say some people wanted their voices to be heard. They talk about the issue of but see the level where it don't go original, it don't be at a very uncomfortable.
Yeah, Mr. Foreman, I want to give you a palpable reasons why would the thing say that some people outside there trying to maybe frustrate our identity. We culture. We get our culture. We be unique of Obang man. They go but Northwestern they get. We don't know Northwestern, but and Obang get the own particularity. He be unique of it of his jar. He be unique. You feel imagine say for this Cameroon for today. And other people they want interfere. If for chieftaincy, you know, so for we for Northwest, if for even Western region, we will not say if your papa that chief, you the follow now. It be hereditary.
Yes.
So I don't see why people then they'll go as far as brandishing somebody that is not even in the lineage, somebody that is not on the line to come and send a throne, of which kingmakers and kingmaker testifies that this is the next to the throne. Then you see the kind of confusion because they will come and brandish some few francs or money because they want to divide us. I'm talking precisely of Tingo, the chief of Tingo, when Ako the third. Now he be the rightful chief of Tingo, Ako the third. But they came up with somebody that a child,
from the royal family.
not for the way a child in the I don't know.
Yes,
and they want they fight for something. You see, we suffer crisis. I don't say we will even over accuse government. Say government, we ourselves, we need the one child for say we are the government of the people and by the people. That is how they define government. We ourselves, what are we doing? What are the acts? But say when money they, when people they want for twat your personality or for twat history, they will look this policy. Every man want power. Every man would like all man want power, but the people say the power to get high.
Anyway, we believe in I don't this issue of succession and chieftaincy. I think it be of prime importance to the government of Cameroon. I don't see a move, for example, where the Minister of Territorial Administration, Minister Paul Tang, he don't take a decision for say hold on with consultative talks. For example, major talk for Fakot division, for example, will be concerned about 15 chieftaincies, and after they don't do work where they came back and gave a go ahead for senior divisional officer and the governor for continue with the consultative talks for reinstate them within the Fakot. Not only for talks, say I think say government should don't be conscious say this one a very serious issue. So I'm saying so to say that I wonder if they feel allow any manipulation for succeed, because for within the Fakot division you don't see government we don't be very proactive for beginning to solve the issue then.
Yes.
It's need there for people then for you call that village security. Obang, yeah, from particular Tingo. It's need be for Tingo people then for the fear for over the fear.
No need for the over fear. But now say this problem now a manipulation. Yes, because the whole Bafut subdivision, the fund of Bafut, with respect we get of in a first class, we fund na second class. So you know get for the interfere for our valley, for the villages them. Nobody they put fund. So
maybe you don't know whether or not the fund they choose the different person or not. No, but at least you never go crown different person.
No, we know very well. We know very well. We know what they pass for this.
Yes, and I want to say maybe if you want to analyze, you analyze. But me, I know we say you directly accuse person from a platform since the person not there for give your own side of point of view. But if you feel there are manipulations, you talk about it generally, maybe without directly indexing somebody. You understand?
Yes, thank you, sir. I know say it be very bad because you know there, but the truth must be spoken because you know for the interfere, they no get right for the interfere for a village.
Obviously, no man no get right for this thing. Yes. And I think say government they we feel work on.
That's why we come for a year, because when we talk for a year, the government will hear and it could try for take action.
Yes, for avoid a situation where we will reach a stage where
we will
not be handled just like the crisis where we don't talk about. Obviously, it affects development. When this thing we call a manipulation, people they not be in a stable mind. Obviously, they affect the developmental goals and for achieve developmental goals and for focus on development. When they focus now on a trivial issue, then for issue.
Yeah, that's why.
But this thing when I talk about say an issue of feel like Obama they feel a bit suppressed. It don't affect a social gathering. What affects you don't get them on the social. You don't get any problem because we see it looks like you people are faring well.
Yeah, no. I'll talk to my brother go conclude, go try for elaborate again more on that. It is very disturbing.
Yes.
Because at the point in time when we know we honor our traditional authorities, we honor them. They are just like the big gods to us. We honor them because of that is our inheritance as a Northwestern. That's our inheritance. So when, because of manipulation, somebody from another place, when we talk, we index Bafuna because most of the cases they will see them for Bafu fund on where they try for whole meeting, do some kind of way. Those are not the people that are supposed to be there. The people them there. When them get for go there, But how come we are not even? How come we are not? Because of some few francs that you give people, you want to count people to be a chief of a certain village that you cannot even give you cannot give the boundaries. We have our Paramount Fund, which is Fund not the second. That if anything has to be done, you have to pass through him to do, because of this power struggle and manipulation from. When we talk about footman,
external forces
now because we get pictures, we get videos, then way they go and take them, and when they come back, they stay. We have been crowned by this person.
That one na matter for court. But I just ask something for Cameroonian for understand. Inside people, the way they talk Oba, way they advise Oba. Now, how many of these villages are there for this valley where they talk about? Now, on one village, on a say na many villages.
That's a good question. I believe my brother will answer you.
The clan na Obang, then again villages. Tingo is a village. Tingo Obang, Okwala Obang, Ncho Obang, Anabam Obang, Ndong Obang, Osogo Obang. Now 6 villages that. Then the other 3, the day where they know they for inside Mezam division.
Yes, the day inside Menchum division.
Yes, Aguli they for Menchum division. Aguli Obang, they speak the same dialect. You get Magom Obang where they speak the same dialect. They for Boyu. Then you get Akom Obang where see they for Boyu.
Okay.
We speak the same dialect.
Where if it be a total of about 9
villages
where they talk different.
Where they talk
link people, they talk the same language,
the same tradition, the same culture. And when they don't reach for center for Anabam, they can't perform their traditional cultural activities.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Now for they perform their traditional cultural activity, and the need for them for stand as one people. I think now conclusion that the need for them for be identified as a tribe, for stand on their own, for be allowed for do that thing. I think it will be very important for government for Cameroon issue for the when they need for classified traditional rulers. They classify them in terms of clans of the people culturally, historically, where they rule, not because of administrative decision, because you not because you be a phone, a prescribed phone in a particular subdivision where you feel traditionally command every tribe under that one.
No, but the government is clear about that.
Yes, very clear.
It's just that people's ignorance lead them to certain things.
Exactly.
Because I don't see the first class fund no even get power for crown fund. You don't get power for crown fund for another fund. So I don't see the government texts are clear. So they are very clear. So it's just manipulation.
We'll finish. I just want to confirm for you. Say we're not be the only case that maybe we'll get many other cases. For example, major talk the fund of sort for example, it be a first class fund, but it be for sort nominally they go decide say because it be for sort for Boyo division, it could go decide who be fund for Oko for example, or fund for Noni or other thing. Even for Mezam division it's in Bamenda 2 subdivision who will get the paramount fund of Mancon as the first class fund, the lord over the Chomba people, Songwa people. Now just example then that they are bound, of course. Now conclusion that
there's a position to make. There's a position they say
we don't finish. Well, my producer it also don't finish. One do now which presentation.
Okay, I want just talk for conclude. Is it time? Can I go ahead?
Time don't finish. Thank you, please. Okay, talk 1 minute. They say give you 1 minute for talk.
All right, I want to decide for say I want make a clear say an urban man has his culture and is identified with his culture. When you take the culture of a person from him, then you have wiped out the person from his existence. So we are strong and steady and ready to preserve our culture, but we just believe with the dynamic duo, SDO, and the authorities the way government don't give way. For say they will look into this chaotic situation the way they happen for Obang Valley. I don't know anything like Alon Valley. What did happen for Obang Valley? So that they put a definite end, because they're not there for day. The authorities are not there for day by mistake. They're there for serve the people, and I believe say with their goodwill as the blood swear in, they will serve the people them very well, not to enter into any game, because you got the people are when you get people you get power. President Paul Biya is the president of Cameroon because he was elected by the people. He is the president of Cameroon. So no matter any fake or anything where you come and put a fake chief or whatever, with the population will not welcome him, and he himself will suffer till I don't know So we are pleading to the government to look at this situation.
Thank you plenty, Oga Sebastian Ndanko. You don't talk of word. Thank you, Oga Damian.
Yes, thank you. What I want to say, we will get our cultural, we'll give our cultural week for December. I think we will invite Équinoxe who can cover them so that they will really investigate.
I will say, my Mr. Ma come for
yes.
And when I just chose,
yes.
I miss it don't pass.
Yes.
It's just fun. Anyway, you invite me, I will come.
Yes. So that means when I will come, when I will see how our culture, how we perform, when I will see, so that when I will really know about the urban man.
Yes.
Them don't first try for giving them say lower about food, no go. They don't come now to say I'm Alum Valley.
Thank you.
We don't know Alum Valley thing.
Thank you plenty for your invitation, and thank you. To December, we will see, we will come follow up country people. We thank you plenty. We don't get already special December invitation. Play we will go enjoy with our urban friends them with the textile for talk. We now don't she done with we. This program it will come over again tomorrow for 8:30 a.m. Now rebroadcast. We don't deal with we thank you plenty. Man we be look at this program from camera suite from machine in name na Innocent Abega na you come the program will be successful. Producer for today. Country people will now hold on time, will enjoy our weekend.